What's good, my dudes, dudettes, and folks of other dispositions? We're back at it again with Final Fantasy IV. Last episode, Cecil discovered that his dear friend and forbidden love interest, Rosa, had been inflicted with the terrible blight known as desert fever. He learned he must travel to the antlion's den to procure a sand ruby, the only known remedy. However, he learned through famed Sage Tellah that in order to progress, they would need to take down the ferocious Octo-Mammoth. With Cecil's dark blade and the combined magical prowess of Tellah and the budding summoner Rydia, they took the beast down, but seemingly not swift enough to save Damcyan from a devastating fate. Let's jump right in. Is that... It is! Anna! You're that bard! Anna ran away because of your trickery! Huh? You spoony bard! No, wait! Die! But please, listen! Shut up! Forgive me, please! Take this! Take this! Ah! Father, stop! Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to see you again. Father, be nice. Edward is Prince of Damcyan. Forgive me for the way I ran away, but I love him. But I couldn't find happiness without your consent. I was on my way home when we were attacked, sir, by Baron's Red Wings. They were led by Golbez. I've never heard of this Golbez before. Who is he? I don't know. All I know is that his powers were beyond words. But why did they attack Damcyan? They wanted the crystal, and they spared no one to get it. My mother, my father, even Anna shielded me from their arrows. You love him enough to give up your own life? Father, forgive me. Edward, I'll always love you. Anna! 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 Damn you, Golbez. What manner of monster are you? Bard, what do you know about him? He came to Baron one day and became the new leader of the Red Wings. He leads them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Stop your simpering. That won't bring Anna back. Golbez of Baron. I shall take his life with my own two hands. Tellah, wait. You can't possibly go alone. I will kill Golbez on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need anybody's help. Tellah has left the party. Anna. Stop crying. You're a grown-up. You're not supposed to cry. I lost my mom, but I'm not gonna cry anymore. Rydia. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm staying here with Anna. I will never leave her side. That's enough. You're the rightful ruler of Damcyan, so start acting like it. You owe it to your people, and you owe it to Anna. Your Highness, my name is Cecil, and I need your help. What? My friend is suffering from desert fever in Kaipo. I need to get the sand pearl to save her. Can you help me? What is her name? Rosa. She is very dear to you, isn't she? Like Anna was to me. You can find the sand pearl in the antlion's den, which lies to the east. The gem forms from the fluid that the antlion secretes when it lays its eggs. We must cross the shallows by hovercraft to reach the cave. After we acquire the sand pearl, we can cross the shallows to reach Kaipo. Let us be on our way. We got a bard. Goodbye, Anna. Alright, we got a cool nifty invention called the hovercraft. But first we are going to go back into the castle. Because if you slip along this wall here, it's technically a secret secret path. I can't see. Who goes there? Don't let them take the treasure. I'm gonna take the treasure. Let's see what they have. A crossbow and a feathered cap. We've already got that stuff. That's an improvement. I think we want magic defense over defense. So we'll look at Edward's stuff too here in a sec after we're done looting. But he's a bard. He battles with a harp. Nice arrows, holy arrows. That's gonna be useful. Another phoenix down, cool. Yeah, he battles with a harp, and what's interesting about harps and kind of most later game weapons is that they all have different extra abilities. The dream harp that weaves a sleep-inducing melody, so when he attacks enemies, he'll actually put them to sleep. What can we learn about Edward based on his stats? So he kind of has the same strength and speed as Viridia, and his stamina is low. I'm pretty sure stamina is health-based, so yeah, he has 60 health. He's pretty frail. Doesn't necessarily have great intellect and spirit. He's not really a spellcaster. I would say most of his uniqueness comes in his abilities, which we'll be able to see when we get into combat. But kind of like the Chocobo, the hovercraft doesn't trigger any combat while you're in it. This is the cave we're headed for right here. But he said go to the east, so if you ever need to check out a map, you'd be like, okay, cool. Here is... Oh, it tells you where the hovercraft is, too. That is extremely useful, because we'll be shuffling rides in the future. But you can always look at the map. Antlion's Den. Here we go. Jumping right into another dungeon. What are we gonna fight? I think these guys are weak to Blizzard. So he's got a bunch of cool abilities. Bard Song. Let's see what that does. No effect. Great. Off to a great start, buddy. He's still in mourning, you know. Gotta give him time, right? What does a cross do? Cures curse. I guess that makes sense. Alright, you guys attack the goblins. Cecil's got the turtle. Ooh, we got warp. That gets us out of dungeons. Not sure what the basilisk does quite yet. So yeah, the strategy most of the time with battles is 6 Cecil on the most challenging enemy, save the MP with Viridia for when you really need it, and then Edward, of course, is the new the foreign. Sorry, fighting and talking at the same time. It's harder than it looks. but that should kill them with the blizzard. Is there a way, I might cut this out, to see, yes, abilities. Here we go. So Bard Song. Sing a song to cause various status effects like sleep and confuse. It's kind of random and most of the time it doesn't really work, at least early on. Salve is when he takes a potion and instead of applying it to one person, he can use it on the entire party. Still uses a potion though, which is great. We bought a bunch of potions early on, so maybe I'll actually use that. And then his third ability, Hide, run away and temporarily hide. This happens as well when his health is low, which I just noticed is the case. He'll automatically hide in battle. Oh, these guys. Look at this. So, with the jelly enemies, you normally have to find out what element they're weak to. I think they're weak to electricity, yeah. Alright. But otherwise, you'd probably be stuck there trying to figure out what's going on. Obviously, looking at the bestiary will be a solution for that one. Alright, we've done this. Uh-oh. Always make sure you know what you're doing without a battle. Looks like Edward is faster than Rydia already. Did I get all the chests? Clearly not. Gold needles. So gold needles are particularly important. They heal petrification. And I'm pretty sure that petrification can't be healed like most status conditions added in. I could be wrong about that one, but getting petrified is a big deal because, you know, they're made of stone. There we go. Quick and easy. Edward's gaining levels. Oh, and he's as fast as Cecil now. That's really interesting. Let me just double check his speed stat. Status? It looked like he was as fast as him, but I guess it was just my imagination. Yeah, sorry if I talk less and less as the game gets harder. Oh, come on. Okay, this is gonna be a tough battle, I think. I think I go for the Leshy first. Let's go Blizzard. Wow, everybody survived. Probably not by much though, right? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I kind of have a good sense for when enemies are about to die, so I don't just keep wasting MP. What is up with these Leshies? I wonder what they do. Oh, put to sleep. So now I just woke her up because I hit her again. But yeah, normally when you try to see where enemies are at with HP, you want to have Cecil attack people with higher HP, and the ones that do less damage, like Rydia and Edward, attack the one that's lower. Or, if it's a really tough battle, you're definitely going to want to take down enemies one by one. So targeting one at a time is often beneficial. Lamia Harp. This is a really good harp, and this is where Edward really steps into his power, because this one, it says, harp that weaves a tempting melody. this confuses enemies, which basically means they swap sides. Naturally, just like with sleep, if you hit a confused enemy, they'll snap out of it. And you don't want to do that. So it's picking and choosing and really taking your time in fights sometimes works to your benefit. These goblins seem to be everywhere. Come on. Okay. Let's see if we can confuse this guy. Well, we gotta hit him first. The stronger goblin's still pretty weak. Alright, here we go. We got a nice safe spot. Phoenix down. Ether. Emergency exit. Which is kind of like a warp, but because we have warp, we're fine. I think we just plop down a tent here. All set. So anyways, I'm curious what you guys think of this game so far. We've gotten a good chunk into it. You kind of have a feel for the combat, the story, the music, of course. Cast Thunder. What is your favorite part about this game so far, since you've gotten to this point? I'd really like to know. I think it stands out in a lot of different ways. I think the combat is advanced enough, like the whole pseudo-turn-based thing is pretty cool. Something that I haven't really seen in too many other games. I know that it exists somewhere. Oh, nice, preemptive strike. Your attacks do nothing, we really just want thunder. Toad. That's a useful spell. No item there. I think we just auto, right? Nice. I'm just gonna auto again. Confused. There we go. We got an enemy confused. See how he just swaps sides like that, and then he hits himself, snaps himself out of it. Sometimes that happens. But that's really where Edward's strength is, at least in this early game, is hitting enemies, swapping their sides. You normally want to go for the tankier ones, or the ones that do the most damage. Defend for now. Edward, you're getting some good levels in. Let's check out your stats now that you have a bit more of a grasp. His speed is actually pretty dang good. If he levels up a couple more times, he might even be faster than Cecil. His accuracy's high. Means that he'll get more chances to confuse enemies, put them to sleep, that sort of stuff. Oh, and Cecil got a third attack, which is really interesting. I'm not quite sure what calculates how many attacks people get. Obviously classes matter, because Rydia only has one attack. I think it has to do with level, so probably every 5 levels with Cecil, but I don't know for certain. Oh, nothing there. Okay. One more fight before we move on to the next room. Yeah, just keep attacking. And it's not like Edward doesn't do no damage. Double negative. Health-wise, we could use a cure. So like in battle, if you hit left, you can heal all of your teammates at the same time. 52 MP should be fine. Let me make sure we have all the good equipment. I don't want you to have the bow.
And there's a couple reasons that I don't want her to have the bow. Mainly, arrows are a limited resource. You have to buy, restock. Yeah.
This is where the antlion lays its eggs. Eek! It's okay. Antlions are quite tame. They don't attack people. Here, I'll demonstrate by taking the sand pearl like so. Ah!
Come on, we have to help him. Let's go. So, I actually really like this guy. I don't know what it is, but there's something really cool about him. He counters physical attacks, so I probably should not have attacked with my boy Edward. Chocobo.
Hard to talk and think at the same time.
I'm actually going to have Edward defend for this fight, because every time we hit him with a physical attack, he uses pincers. And we'll have Edward on healing duty if we need. Yeah. The artwork on the enemies in this game is pretty good. I mean, when I first played it, it was just on the Game Boy, so they weren't really that interesting. Wow. Easier than I remember. Alright, we got our cure for Rosa.
How could this happen? They've always been harmless creatures.
Monsters are rapidly multiplying these days, and their behavior is changing as well. I can't help but feel this is some kind of sign.
Come on, let's go cure Rosa.
Right, let's go. Let's use that brand new warp spell. Let's do it again. I'm lazy, so we're doing it a third time. And I believe there is a spell later that just gets you straight out of a dungeon, but it's definitely a much later thing. Don't need anything there in Damcyan. So yeah, we just slipped through. Anywhere you see these little shoals, you can take the hovercraft over them, and it'll be really important later in game to notice where those are. This is Kaipo again. We're back at the desert village Kaipo. I'm just gonna check out the entire map because it is quite vast, even though it is a desert. And you probably noticed this already, but when you encounter enemies... I'm gonna get off a desert tile really quick. If you encounter enemies, the background matches the terrain that you're in, which gets really cool with the later stuff. Come on, give me one fight. I just want one fight. One fight. Yeah, just auto. Actually, you're summoning, so... Oh yeah, see, Edward can take out enemies, kind of unlike Rydia, with physical attacks. That's okay, Rydia is a boss-ass mage, so... Or at least she's getting there. Back to Kaipo. Yeah, I showed off the background. I didn't really talk about it, but I'm sure you were paying attention to it. Maybe. Let's go straight to Rosa. Rosa!
It's at the bottom.
Rosa is exposed to the light of the sand pearl.
Oh! Cecil! You're alive, thank goodness.
How do you feel?
I'm fine, but I lost you. They told me you died in mist when the earthquake hit.
I'm sorry to have put you through that. Rosa, who is Golbez?
He's the new captain of the Red Wings, appointed by the king himself. But the king has been acting... strangely. I believe Golbez is manipulating him to collect the crystals for himself. With Mysidia's water crystal in hand, he'll surely go after the others. The fire crystal of Damcyan, the wind crystal of Fabul, and the earth crystal of Troya.
Troya.
The fire crystal has already fallen into his hands.
We're kind of the same voice, but I'll work on it.
Ah, let me introduce you.
Edward is the Prince of Damcyan. Rydia is a summoner from Mist. I wouldn't have been able to get the Sand Pearl and cure your fever without their help.
Hi there! Hello, Rydia. Thank you both so much. Cecil, Fabul must be their next target. After Damcyan, we must...
You have to rest now. Don't worry, we will go to Fabul.
But to reach Fabul, we must traverse Mount Hobbs, and the trail is blocked by thick ice. Rydia, can you cast fire? No, I can't. Huh? Fire is the most elementary of black magic spells. As a summoner, you should...
Rosa, stop. You're not coming with us in that condition.
I'll be alright, really. And you'll need a white mage. I promise I won't be a burden. Rosa only wishes to be with you, Cecil.
All right. We'll go together. Make sure you get plenty of rest tonight.
Cecil, thank you.
We got ourselves our first white mage. That night.
Anna, I miss you so. Ah!
Fight! I wonder what happens when he has no target. Oh, never mind, I just return after my next turn. We're getting misses all around. Let's go. There's some damage.
Edward. Anna! You must fight, Edward. Alright, I'll fight. Believe in yourself. Anna.
Attaboy, Edward.
Anna, this can't be. Edward, I must leave this world. I must go on to a better place. No, don't go. I can't live without you. You mustn't let Golbez have the crystals. Fight for your people. Care for them as you did for me. Yes, Anna. I'll do it. I'll fight. But how can I stop him? I don't know what I should do.
All set. Look at us, we got a 4-party team. And Rosa's level 10, which is great because the only other character that was not really low leveled when we got him at first was Tellah, so it's good to have people at higher levels. But I'm gonna save Rosa's info for next time. We're moving right along. We had another boss. We finally got Rosa feeling better. So I would just like to say my profound thanks for watching. I appreciate your time shared. You know what to do if you enjoyed the video. Next time you can expect us to move on our journey and reach Fabul to protect their crystal. I believe it was the fire crystal. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. Peace.